Hello everyone, it's Selene. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. It is the 5th of July. I'm waiting for a couple of people to get logged in so we can have a go. Let's see, I'm gonna see if I can find us while we're, see if I can find myself. That's so funny. Just say hello when you come in so I can find you. And I'll shut the volume off there. Yay, there we go. How's everybody doing today? Hi, Debbie. I'm so excited to get to see Debbie in just a couple months. She's flying up from Florida for the retreat in September. I think I have about 15 seats left, maybe 14 as of a couple minutes ago. I have to check my phone, but yeah. I love to spoil people, and it's one of the things that I do in my business that just brings me so much joy. So there's a lot to talk about. They released 2 brand new catalogs July 1st. One is the holiday catalog, and I don't know about you, but it's 80 degrees out, and I'm not ready to make any Christmas cards, but here I am doing it anyway. And so I'm going to have a mega class on July 23rd. It will be here in town if you live close by and you're comfortable coming out. You can come in person and make 24 projects in one day. It's going to feature 12 projects from Sale-A-Bration that I can show you. And then it's going to feature 12 more projects from the main catalog. And the only reason that I haven't released it yet is because I'm not designed. Although 12 of the cards are already cut and prepped, I'm going to limit it to 48 packets. So when you see that come through in your email, you might want to jump on it because these types of events tend to sell out fast. Because you could craft for days with these 24 projects. But if you come to the event at Harmony Hall on the 23rd, you'll knock it out in a few hours, which is really fun. And it is truly going to be a summer stamp camp. We're going to stamp until we drop that day. It'll be great. And it's nice because I'm not taking 2 days to do the event. Like I'm not doing one for Sale-A-Bration and then one for holiday. I'm going to do them both on the same day. So I'm pretty excited about it. And I've been prepping it. Next week, I'm going to be out of the office. My husband bought me a week away camping for my birthday. That's what I wanted. I wanted to just get out of Dodge for a couple of days. So next week, Sunday through Saturday, we're going to be camping. Yep. Jill, those kits will be available to go, and it's 24 projects, and the details will come out as soon as it's designed. I actually overnighted a box, and the last box is supposed to schedule to be here tomorrow, my birthday. So I get to design and work a little bit this week, a little bit extra this week, so that I can be ready for that event on the 23rd before I leave. So yay. All right, so let's jump in. I've got loads to show you. I don't even know if we can stamp today because I got so much to show you. I'm going to give you a sneak peek of that event on the 23rd. We'll go through the Sale-A-Bration catalog together. And then I haven't opened it yet. It's like a brick of stuff. But there's this cool new planner that just came out, and I'm so excited. Thank you for the birthday blessings. This is an online company, Venanzio, V-A-N-I-N-I-O. Anyway, I started buying stuff from them, and I like the different designs. It's different like me. Anyway, I'm going to flip the camera, and we'll get going. So, Sale-A-Bration, I can't even believe it seemed to creep up on me so fast. Let's see. I'm just covering the camera while I move my table a little. I think I'm a little bit off. Yeah, I am. I'm a wee bit off, but that's okay. Hopefully you can see okay. Thank you, thank you. All right. Ta-da. Bonnie, thank you for the stars. That's awesome. You're the first person that's ever done that. I haven't gotten the whole star thing down just yet, but It's pretty cool. I'll let you know how it works because I don't know. Anyway, Sale-A-Bration is from July 1st through August 31st. And when you place orders, you get free stuff. Love free stuff. So the first thing was that popped into my eye was the hippos. And actually, Bonnie Blanchard is here, and she made, I think this was Bonnie's card. Was this Bonnie or Susie? Bonnie, you tell me. This was Bonnie Blanchard's, I think, from Retreat. And, oh, I had another stack of hippos around here somewhere. Oh, there they are. And then I did a swap with a bunch of other demonstrators. So I haven't even played with this set yet, but I do have a bunch of samples. Let's see. Okay. But yeah, Bonnie, you can be the first at everything. I love that. You can be my first at everything. So we've got this one, which was a swap card, and it's just a cute little swap card. When you, to make this card, you score it at 5.5, and then you score it again at 2 3/4. So to make the card base, you just have to score it twice, and then it gets attached to the front to stand it up. Super cute swap card. This was also a swap. Who would think to put these colors together? This is the new orchid with, somebody shout out the color when you know it, that cute green. I think that this orchid is going to go with all greens. And this is the Sale-A-Bration silver paper on this card with the sky. Oh my gosh, the hippos are so cute. And I love the little, this is overlooked sometimes in the main catalog. It almost looks like web, but here it looks like suds coming out the back of his boat. And hello, those new rhinestones are out of the holiday catalog. I hope you're catching the sparkle there. They're ultra, ultra sparkly and awesome. So I'm guessing that this was a blending brush on top of that white paper colored. And love the coloring on this guy. Again, it was a swap. Here's another swap, and I gotta say, the reason I wanted these dies was because of the sunglasses. We joke, my husband had an expensive pair of sunglasses when he was fishing, that there's a fish somewhere wearing his glasses, but this guy is a hippo, he stole them. And there we go. Super cute. Mint macaron, you're right. Mint macaron. Thank you, Robin. You're better at that than I am. And then this is a pool party base. And this is that designer paper that is a host item in the main catalog. So I like the colors. There's pool party and that dark purple. Yeah, I got no words today. It's all good. I'll just stop trying to remember colors and everything will be good. But I love him. And again, so easy to color. These are all colored with blends. And that's a cute background for that. Blackberry Bliss, yes, thank you. You guys can be my color experts. I love it. And then I'm getting good color back on my computer, so it's pretty easy to see today too. This is Petal Pink, my skin tone actually, so I've been told by my friend Deb. She's like, that's Selene Petal Pink. And this is designer paper out of the Sale-A-Bration catalog, and we'll show you that in a second. We can come back to this sample. The reason I like this swap, of course I didn't put the name with it, is that they stamped the hippo image as the background, and then they stamped it just on gray paper, so there would be no coloring. So if you're not a person who likes to color, you can do the hippos this way, and that's just a die-cut flower that comes out of these adorable little die cuts. So together, to get both, it's a $50 order to get this for free, or a $50 order to get the dies for free. Obviously, they're better together, like peanut butter and jelly, but they're adorable and they coordinate perfect. And like I said, even if I didn't have the stamp set, I think I want to keep the die for the sunglasses, because you could put those buggers on anything, any cute little animals in the catalog. All right, so this paper is beautiful. If you want, I can grab the 12 by 12 sheets. Yeah, Deborah, it probably is. this pile of cards was swaps, so this wasn't my design, this pile. But this designer paper comes out of that. And let's see. That was a different one. Yeah, that's it from that one. But I used this designer paper in the upcoming catalog launch. It's really a summer stamp camp. It's the ultimate camp. It's 24 projects. So in this designer paper, there's also these cool birds. Oh, and this is the back side of the birds. Now I'm remembering. And if you want, I can pull the 12 by 12 sheets. Just let me know if you'd like me to get there. And then, oh, thank you, Andrea. I appreciate that. So this is also in that same pack. And this stamp set is further along in the book, but seriously one of my favorite. At that summer stamp camp, you'll get a full bolt of this gold gorgeousness ribbon and an embellishment pack that you'll use across all 24 projects. Let me see. I'm skipping around here. I thought that I was just going for that paper, but oh well, I guess I am. So then You Are Amazing also came out of that designer paper. So that's the back side of the birds. And then this pattern is gorgeous. I made another card with it. Hang on. This was actually my swap. Oh, and no, this was a Kelly swap. So for somebody who was asking, that was Kelly. Thank you so much. And then, so this is embossed with gold paper, and she just used the blending brush on it to color it. It's a great, great card idea. And then this one was mine. I took the pool party. I just lobbed my bow off. I took pool party ribbon and the starry sky ribbon and tied them together in a bow to make that medallion. And then I cut the medallion out of that designer paper. Let me grab a pack of it so you can see the full pack. It's pretty awesome. In fact, I'll grab both so you can see them all. That one with the gold and silver embossing, I've already been through 4 packs of it. So this is this one. Okay, so it looks real busy when you first open the package, but when you just use a little piece of it, it's not busy at all. So here's the back side. I tend to love stripes, so I don't know if I'll ever get to this side because I love this side so much. My team does a swap every month, and last month our swap theme was Blushing Bride, Pool Party, and Sweet Sorbet. And even though these are different colors according to the book, it matches perfectly with those 3 colors. I love starting to dive into the in colors and pairing them up with other color ideas. All right, let's see. So that one's that. Oh, I went sideways, yeah. That's the big one. So that's what I made the leaf card from. And these will all be part of the class. Everything's pre-cut. The only bows that you would tie is the one that comes off the full bolt of ribbon. Like I tied all the bows for people for the new green ribbon, and there's a bunch of ones that use ribbons. This is the back side of the birds. I love it. It could be Christmas. It could be, I didn't use it for Christmas at all in this one. It just looks fresh and clean. And there's that orchid with seafoam. So would you ever think that those two would go so good together? But they do. So pretty. I didn't think I'd like it, Bonnie. And then I cut into it. See, that's what happens. You see it in the catalog and you don't even realize how gorgeous it is. So this one has, reminds me of a bundle that's in the main catalog in the holiday book that has a house. And so the house and the roof come as 2 separate stamps. But I can see myself using this in conjunction with that stamp set moving forward. There's the back. These medallions are awesome. So if you were going to do the full medallion, you'd only get 4 out of a sheet. So that's why when I made my swaps, I used a smaller one and I did fussy cut it to make my swap. So I got way more out of one piece. All right. And y'all know how much I love mushrooms. I like to eat mushrooms, but not ones that grow like that. So I don't know. I like the butterfly. Again, little strips. And this side I can see myself using a lot, or just using as a background and having the cutout word look like this one, where you cut up the phrases. So, all right, so that's that paper. Oh, I'm missing one design, sorry. How can I forget this? So you could actually probably roll this in and use it as poinsettias if you wanted to use it for Christmas. And I love the back. It's so soft and pretty. And I'd probably just use a little section of it because it's a busy pattern. So you only need a little bit, and it goes a lot further when you use a little bit. Let's see. But this one I used like a whole card front of it. So there's no rules either. All right, so that's that designer paper, and it's free with a $50 purchase. So when you're going through this Sale-A-Bration catalog, I've had the same question over and over from newer customers that don't understand how it breaks down. So for every 50, you're going to get to choose one. Or if it has a $100 medallion, you have to spend $100 to get this one. So let's stay on track. These note cards, I don't have these yet. They're coming tomorrow in my birthday delivery. And that's funny. Yeah, I tell your 7-year-old that, no mushrooms. Anyway, soft sea foam and pool party. Guess what I think I will be putting that with? Maybe Orchid Opulence. Not Opulence, Orchid Oasis. Used to be Orchid Opulence. It was a different purple. Stylish Sketches, again, I have that coming tomorrow. I did get a swap with it. Oh, but I buried it. I'm sorry. I'll have to post a picture of that one later. Again, this paper is gorgeous. It doesn't look like anything in the catalog. You get 24 sheets. You get 12 of each, 2 designs. But it's 6 and 6. So you get 6 silver, 6 gold dots, 6 silver, and 6 gold stripes. I used it in conjunction with the camper dies and cut the striped one out to make my camper on the first class that I designed. This one, oh my gosh, there are so many pieces that I actually did a plastic bag for this card. Like, these are all stack stuffed, meaning like everything's on top of each other, but I was so afraid with all these little pieces that they would get lost. There's something like 8 die cuts. 8 times we ran through the Big Shot for each person for 48 cards. So these are going to be hopefully loved by everybody because they were a bit of work, but so worth it. It's absolutely adorable. This one might be my favorite out of that set. I love the dog, and the little footprints, the paw prints kill me. And just adorable, simple, sweet. And then here's the tree one, and this is all from one set. We should go to that page in the catalog, huh? So the stamp set is actually in the holiday catalog. It is the Trees for Sale stamp set, and it's just $22. But when you spend $100, you get the dies for free, and the dies do the tree, the little sign, the doggy. They do the camper and all the pieces. There's still so many pieces in here that I didn't even get a chance to use, but so cool. For a while, I was trying to figure out what the big long stick was, and then I realized it's a stick to hang the lights from. I was like, is that the awning thing that you use to pull the awning down? It looks like the pole that comes with the awning. Such a dork. All right, coming back. So we were talking about the silver and gold paper when I got a little distracted by my camper here, but that is the silver stripes. You can use, let me see. I used gold stripes on another, or gold dots on another one. It's around here somewhere. We'll find it. Well, we'll find it after. Oh, nope. That goes back to the first paper. Remember I told you I like the stripes? This one is going to be a fun fold for that same class. One of the 24. Such a pretty card. And I love the way the embellishments frame this up and that it's not right in the middle. It's a year around the sun and it's moving. It's like circular. I could have put it smack in the middle, but it just wasn't feeling right. Okay. Anyway, so this one has the woohoo, the you did it, the you're amazing, you are, it has, and then it has you're doing. So sorry. And then this one was to another year around the sun at 2 different stamps. So you could like do 2 different colors, but I love them. They're just, and this one is a swap. So you can see that gold paper in action. All right, moving right along. Oh, so I did show you the camper cards. They're awesome. Again, wouldn't that be fun to do with blending brushes and then maybe a white marker, or you could use the a gel pen, or you could use the craft pad with a blender pen and just dot. Totally cool, totally easy techniques and fun to layer up. My tree, the one I stamped, I paired it with shaded spruce, but it's so funny because the color on the bottom is Pool Party, and it so pulls green underneath the other green. And I don't know if you can see all the dots on that, but that comes in part of the kit with this class. It's so fun. All right. Wonderful world. Okay. I saw this flower and I was like, meh. And then I used it for Stamp Club. I haven't actually finished this set yet. I still have to put the embellishments on it. But I want to show you the projects anyway. This is another fun fold. And I paired it with a Posy embossing folder. So this will be part of the class. So pretty. Blending brushes, marker techniques. All kinds of fun in this one. Pre-tied bows are in the kit already, so you don't have to tie your own bows. They'll be done for you with the purchase of the kit. There's that Posy again. You know what I love doing with this one? I love embossing the envelope flaps. I might bring my die cutting machine for people that want to emboss their flaps. Same embossing folder, same stamp set. I didn't know what the flower was called. My dad used to grow these in the garden, and I was kind of racking my brain like as to what it was called, and I finally found it. It's an iris. So you get an iris, a rose, and then that cool big flower. And like I said, I want to put some more embellishments on this one, but that's the idea. Yeah, they're iris, and we used to have them in the garden, and they're so cool looking. Now, I designed a class out of that paper, out of that stamp set, and I think I might be hoarding the paper because I haven't cut into it at all. It's so pretty. I've been working hard. Well, I want to take next week off, so I wanted to get ahead so that I could give you guys a cool set of projects for jumping off if you already own some of the projects. I mean, if you already own some of the products, or if you don't, give you ideas with some of the things coming up. These are nice and big. They would be fun to just cut out and put on one card, but I can't really do that in multiples for a class. These colors, though, they make me so happy. So, I don't know. At some point, I will cut the paper, I promise. But for now, I'm just going to... I'm just going to touch it. It's so funny. I'm a goofball. They're so stunning. This is so girly. It reminds me of my mom's couch. She used to have a couch that was this color. And what color is that? We could call it Dusty Rose. We could call it mauve, or we could call it my mom's couch. I think that's what Alexis and I call it, Nana's couch color. Too funny. These are gorgeous though. Like, look at how pretty that is. If you had a small little circle die cut or a little shape, you could die cut these flowers and do the huge multiples. That would take a lot of patience. Oh, look at that. I like this one. Itty bitty. So to give you a reference point, you can see my fingernail and you can see how big like the flower is. It's tiny. They'd be like good nail emblems. And then these are a bit bigger. Again, just a die cut, and it could be the focal point on a card. Maybe the circles dies, the layering ones. That would be really pretty. I love that together. Oh my goodness. But what I would probably do if I was doing this one is I would probably pick a different, like, small background and then cut coordinating. Oh, there's that iris again. I love it. So pretty. Ugh. So, I don't know what kind of flower that is. Maybe you guys could tell me, because actually I'm very smitten with it since I started playing with all of these good things. So this one's $100 order, but you get the stamp set and the designer paper. And I don't know, maybe that's why I haven't cut into it, because I don't know. It's a brain thing. All right, and then the perfect pomegranate, I don't actually have that in-house. Like, it's coming tomorrow in my birthday shipment. So I have one more class to show you for that catalog launch. Well, it's the Summer Stamp Camp. And this one is actually just out of the holiday book. It uses, I think, the Host. I haven't done the supply list yet for it. Uses the Host Celebrate Everything paper that you can get when you're a host. And it uses the first stamp set that caught my eye in the catalog when everybody is drawn to certain things. I was so impressed. Let me see if I can find it. I was so impressed with this one because when you die cut the ornament or actually we just did a whole bunch of them, or the tree or this, it actually has a second die cut that comes out of it. So if you see the sample here in the catalog, you can see the outline of the tree. That came from another tree that looks like that. So you could go for days with all of the things, all the pieces. So this is just a gift card holder. Thank you, Ella, for the stars. So here's a gift card holder, and this will be part of that class. And so this one, I think I'm going to actually stuff all of the die cut pieces in a bag and then stuff it like, I'll show you. So each of these classes would come with their own video and their own PDF. So you could tackle them one at a time, and they'll all be labeled so you know which one you're opening. Whatever brings you happiness, I used on 3 of the projects. May it be yours this holiday season. You could change it up and do Merry Christmas, but I don't know. I like that sentiment. I think that's a first for me. I've never done that in a card class. And these are sweet and simple because it'll be the second session of cards at Harmony Hall. And by, card 18 or so, you'll start to get tired. So I went a little simpler with these, but it's a great stamp set. And there's so many images that I didn't even get to. Definitely my pick for one of my favorites. It's so weird to be making Christmas cards in July. So of course I had to make a pink one. All right, so finally, because it's the Sale-A-Bration start, I wanted to open this. So for people who are not a demonstrator, if you join during Sale-A-Bration, Stampin' Up! Has a beautiful gift for you. And I think it's like super special. Last month, demonstrators were able to pre-order this. So we were able to just buy it. So I bought one so I could show you, but I haven't opened anything yet. So here's the actual planner. I don't know if you get the whole thing in. It's so beautiful. And it comes in a cardboard box to protect it. I actually have a small roller suitcase and a purse that match this design. So I'm super excited to get this. And I think that the value is just huge. So let's see. It's got a piece of paper in here that I think I want to get rid of. Is it just, I don't know. I'm sure that it, oh yeah, it detaches. So I'm going to take that paper out. There we go. Barrels over there, of course. And then I'll slide this back in. This is just a divider. Oh, so there's holes in this, so I thought it would slide right back in, but I think it needs to be open in order to, but that's really cool. It's got a spot for business cards or maybe bookmarks, another little pocket here, and then it's like a slip pocket. All right, let's see what the planner stuff looks like. I was a little intimidated when I got this. There's a lot of stuff in here. First, it comes with a stamp set. All the things, wish list. I opened this last night and transferred them to the back. Notes, to-do, goals, check all the boxes. So it'd be great, like, for making plans to do anything, right? Let's open this and see what it comes with. I honestly have not read anything about it or even watched a video, so this should be interesting. But that's what we do on the fly. We just kind of do stuff together, right? Yeah, I did. I found it. Thank you, Val. So funny. And you know what? I just really wanted to see it myself. All this packaging needs to go. My trash barrel's on the other side of the room. So, all right. So, let's see. Wow. So what first observation here, I really like that these can be set up monthly or weekly. Okay. I want to see what the pieces are. These are just like sheets to do notes. Wow. It's pretty substantial. Different kinds of notes. Look at the back. Isn't that pretty? The grid paper. Oh, look at, do you ever play that game with the lines? So you draw one line and everybody draws a line, and then when you finish a box, you can put your initial and go again. We love playing that game. This would be the ultimate game thing to take on vacation next week. And these are dividers, and they're really nice. They're laminated, and they're numbered. So it wouldn't necessarily have to be January, February, March. It could be the things I need to do this week. And I like that there's 2 of each, of some. Let's see. All right, and then there's 4 sticker sheets. So these are for popping out, sticking in your book, adding a reminder. I love the flower stickers. Oh my gosh, what a nice gift. So normally the starter kit is $99. You pick out $125 in product, your choice. As for those of you who have been demonstrators and left, you're welcome to come back. There is no pressure to do anything, to sell anything, you know, and we have a pretty awesome team. We do monthly swaps and team meetings and training, and I offer one-on-one training for people who want that on Mondays, but I don't push it people either. So we have a good time. We like to craft. We have a great crafting community. We've got Casing Tuesday and reminders to mail cards on Monday. I'm trying to get better about mailing birthday cards, so all right, let's see. I want to dig into the calendar here. So this says monthly focus, and there's July 2022. Wow, this month. Yeah, see? So separate all the pages by type. Check the backs because they are different. Thank you, Bonnie. That's awesome. So that's it. This is July. This is August. So I'm going to start with July and August. Well, maybe I'll do September too. I can't imagine putting everything in the book and carrying that with me. I like the idea that this is, look at this, March 2023, July, September 2023. We're still on monthly focus. All right. So I got to the end, and that is, the calendar goes all the way through next year, December. So it's like 18 months. Creating with purpose. Geez, I like that. All right, I'm going to stick one of those in there so that I can build it and choose what I want. Weekly priorities. So these, I would assume for myself that I could stick these in between the months. I have a book that I write everything down in, and I like to bullet journal. But if I were to do 4 of these weekly priorities and stick them in the middle of my month, or maybe behind my month. So you can build it with whatever works for you. Oh, and I don't need 4 of those. I only need 3 because there's a weekly priority starting there. So I got 1, 2, 3. So that's plenty. Actually, that's 1 too many. Then I've got a weekly priorities that goes to the next month, August. So it's set up to add these in between. Monthly focus, weekly priorities. Wow, I like that. Okay, then this one. So you see what I'm doing? I'm kind of shuffling in just a few. And I don't want the whole thing to be overwhelming, so I'll just do a few. Creating with purpose has to stay in there, and I did do 1 backwards. Whoops. Or 2. Or 3. Hey, at least I'm consistent. There we go. All right. So this is like 3 months, maybe. 1 still backwards. Gotta have 1. Hopefully I did that right and it's not all shuffled now. Jeez. Silly goose. All right, there we go. So these are the weekly priorities. I'm gonna sort that again. And I don't need any more of those. I got plenty of weekly priorities. That's funny. And there's a bunch. So I'm guessing that there's probably 18 months worth. Wow. I hope they do refills for this eventually. It is pretty awesome. Wow. So this whole stack is weekly priorities, except for the back page, which is kind of pretty. Creating with purpose, monthly focus. So this part I can put away. And this part is going to go in my book. And now I can start doing my calendar, although September isn't first. I really messed that up. That's okay. Let's get September in there because that was the last month. And we'll start to build it. So here we go. And then I wonder if I went backwards on the whole thing. Yeah, I did. That's okay. So we'll go this way. And then August is next. It's in between there. So I'm ready to go for July. Wow, this is really pretty. Except I just have to find the other half on my calendar. So silly. This I really like, creating purpose. Because honestly, purpose-driven thoughts and actions, that's what propels me forward all the time. So now I'm ready to go. Wow, that wasn't bad at all. And I can start with July, which I think I might want to move even closer to the front. Just so that I can look at my calendar in a snapshot, I'll put that one in front. So now I can say, okay, what's my focus this month? Actually, so for a whole week, my my focus is going to be vacation and important days. Well, tomorrow's my birthday. But I'm super excited to get this going and start using it. So I'll be able to start looking at it and say, okay, when am I going to have class? When am I going to have an appointment? I love it. And I can leave myself notes. Get it done. Take a break. That's a good one. And I just like the little flowers too. Should we put these in the binder or should we save them and put them on a card? Nice quality. It almost feels like vinyl. I'm just going to put a sticker on my birthday. Done. All right. So, what do you guys think? Let me see. I'm going to flip the camera. I only put in this year. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, I think 3 months at a time is plenty. And I love the stamp set that it comes with. So it's meant to go together and pretty cool. It's a gift when you start your own business, technically, by placing an order for the starter kit. Now, it's easy. You pick out 125 of whatever you want from any catalog. It doesn't include incentive sets. So the 125, you don't get a Sale-A-Bration item for it, but you do get the planner. So there's that. I love it. Just so you know, I will be releasing this class as soon as it's designed. I'm talking, you know, hopefully tomorrow or within the next day or two. And you'll make 24 cards out of the 2 new catalogs. I'll let you know what stamp sets we used. If you need anything, let me know. You can come in person and make them, and you don't need to have any of your own stamps, or if you make them at home, you need your own stamps and ink. But I tie the bows. I do, you know, every bow except for the one here that uses the ribbon, because you're getting a full bolt of stamps. Yeah, stamps can be used on cards or scrapbooking. That's a great point. I really love this set, and it would be a great set for scrapbooking for sure. I was a scrapbooker before I made cards. That's how I really got into stamping. So it's still one of my favorite things to do. So anyway, guys, I hope that you loved the little Sale-A-Bration sneak peek. Like I said, that summer stamp camp will be coming out within the next day or two. I just want to make sure that I have all 24 cards designed so that I can tell you exactly which stamps and ink that I'll be using. And it will be here in Harmony Hall in Dracut on the 23rd of July. So if you're local, save the date for me and know that registrations will be coming out. It will be limited to 48 packets. That's whether it's in person or online. So I don't expect a ton of people at the hall. Typically around 20-25 people land at the hall, and then the rest go online. So yeah. And let me see. Retreat registration is open, and there's only about 15 spots. We opened that yesterday, and it's going like wildfire. So if you'd like to come join us in Maine in September, it's like a month earlier than we normally do it. I'm psyched because the weather is probably going to be gorgeous. Indian summer in Maine. I would love that. So thank you for all the birthday wishes. Thank you for being awesome and joining me today. If you have any questions, let me know. I will be recording a video for next week, pre-recorded on a particular stamping topic that I haven't determined yet. So if there's something that you would like me to cover, shoot, because this is the week. And I'll pre-record it before I go, and I will post it here next Tuesday at 3 o'clock so that we don't miss a beat. So have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Thanks, everybody.